Hey everyone, so in a previous video I had mentioned the Rimmel Stay Matte Mousse foundation that just has not hit the shelves yet and is from Rimmel London, and I mentioned it in my Rimmel London influencer Vox box, which I will link below if you have not seen that yet. And I wanted to show you all how I apply the actual foundation, my thoughts on whether or not I like it or not, which I think you kind of could tell from the other video that I do like it. And I just wanted to show you all the 3 ways of how I apply this foundation, and also let you all know which one is my favorite. Alright, so the 3 ways that I've been applying this foundation is, way number 1 is my fingers, way number 2 is with a paddle foundation brush, and way number 3 is with a damp beauty blender. This is a dupe for a beauty blender. I actually need a new one because it's like falling apart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and apply some of the foundation on the back of my hands, like so. And just gonna take the paddle brush, and yes, I do have primer on. It's gonna take a little bit, and I'm just gonna place it, let's see, right underneath here. And as you can see, it's very smooth. Just gonna use that to clean up. Very smooth, and it does match my skin tone pretty well. And this is how, alright. Okay, so as you all know, I do have a birthmark underneath my eye. So as you see is, after I put the foundation, you can see the birthmark, but it's not as much as if without foundation. You can see it a lot more. So it blends in perfectly. The paddle brush, it is easier because it does slide on easy, glide onto your skin a lot easier, easy. Then I'm gonna take on this, my forehead here, show you how it applies with the beauty blender. See, with the beauty blender, I find that it sucks up the product too easy, as you can see. Whereas the paddle brush, places it on your skin and then it helps it blend in easier. See, it doesn't give you that flawless look like if you were to use your fingers or the paddle brush. And then the 3rd way I like to apply it is with my fingers. Now with the fingers, I find that it's the easiest, because it does glide on the skin really easy, and because of your hands, it does make it easier to be able to warm up the product and massage it right in. But I do say that having the paddle brush is my favorite way to use it. Now, alright, so what I like to do next is just take my hands and massage it all around. Make sure that it's in perfectly. And if I look a little bit washed out, it's because I'm using a light, so it may make me look a little bit pale. But as you can see, it's blended in all the way. And I only use a really small pea-sized amount, put on the back of my hand, and it went all over my face. And as you can tell, it's not full coverage, because you can still see the bags underneath my eyes. So what I will do is I'm gonna go do the rest of my face. And also you can see that it is a little bit too light for my skin, just a tad. So it's gonna bronze up my face, and I'll show you the rest when I'm done. Okay, so I turned that light off so you could actually see that it does match my skin tone. And here's a light. Alright, so I went ahead and I put my concealer on, and I applied my blush and my lip color and everything. And as you can see, it does give me pretty good coverage after I apply my concealer. Let me just show you to the side. So that is how the foundation works for me. Like I mentioned before, it is not a full coverage concealer. It is not a full coverage foundation, but it is a light coverage, light to medium coverage, because you can actually build it up, and it does feel very lightweight on the skin. It feels like your own skin, like you're not wearing any foundation at all, because normally foundations can feel really heavy. With this one, it does feel very lightweight on the face. It feels like you're not wearing anything, and it does give you coverage. To me, it's similar to a BB cream, and the fact that it's a mousse is even more amazing because it feels great. Like the texture is nice and light, blends in perfectly. I do prefer using the paddle foundation brush. Let me know how you've been applying your foundation if you received this one, because I'm very interested to hear everyone's feedback on this and to know how you apply yours. So if you're interested in this makeup look, I'll go ahead and leave that video link down below, and until next time, I'll see you later.